Okie doke, folks. It is time for another daily tangle. Go to pattern-collections.com to find today's pattern focus. Scroll down till you find the right day, which is going to be this one. This one is called Trapt 4 by Leila Holter. Oops, sorry, glare. Okay. So we're going to start with step number 1, which is a little circle. On the outside of that circle, we're going to draw the letter A on the 4 axes, right? From that letter A, we're going to connect the arms of that A, and then coming out from each of those flat spots, we're going to draw the letter A again. And then this time, we're going to put some little arches from the end of that A down to the here. And when we're done with that, we're then going to connect that to that using a arched motion. And it looks like you can just keep building them as many times as you want. So let's give that a go. That's clearly a mandala-like pattern, which is not lending itself to today's string. So we're just not going to do a string. We're just going to start out in sort of the middle of my tile. Let me kind of guesstimate the middle of my tile by just doing a little quick corner to corner thing here. That should be about the middle of my tile right there. So I'm going to put my circle right like that, and then I'm going to do these A's. I'm going to follow those 4 spots. Since I made them, I might as well use them. Do the letter A. Like that. You're a little far away. Oops, wrong direction. Okay. And then we're going to go and connect these. Like so. Right? So far so good. Another letter A. And then these have a thing going this way. Like a lobster claw. And then they have this. Pretty cool, huh? And let's do another A, and I'm going to make them fatter this time. Just to make them different. I'm going to work with scale by changing the angle of our A. Big old fat one. And you could draw it again and make these A's with a curve to them instead of straight, and that would look different again as well, I think. I think I want I don't want to connect it to there. Do I? I think I'm going to go in just a little bit and connect it to there like that. We're going to change it up just a little bit. Like that. And I think I'm feeling, I'm going to connect those A's together, but I'm feeling arch going this way instead. I think she's looking good. And we'll do one more round. But I think I want, I'm going to try a curved A. And see, even though I started in the middle, because my A's weren't all the same size, I still ended up where this is going to be closer to the edge of the paper than this. Never fails. Now I think I'm going to do them here too. Just make more of them. Yeah. And then I'm going to go this way. Is it exactly like the pattern? No, it was right there. The first two rounds were. And then I went on my own creative journey, because that's what I do. Okay. I like it. There we go. How simple was that to create a mandala? Right? I'm going to put stripes here. I'm going to put here. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so now where do we want stripes? I think I want them here. I'm I'm just going to go in and make stripes wherever they feel like they want to live. Come on. What's with my hand? Doesn't want to go all the way over to this line. Okay. I think this is going to be filled in. Just like that. Like it needs a little bit of a curve. Just a tad, like that. Okay, what else does it need? Anything? Just a little shading? I think just a little shading and then I will be done. Easy peasy. I like this one. What was this called? Trapt 4. Of shading. Let me get rid of that little X. You guys probably can't even see it, but it's bugging me. Ooh, I have to think about what color I want to do for next month. The end of the month is coming, isn't it? Holy mokies. Where did the month go? I don't know where the month went. I really don't. Okay, so how do I want to shade that? I want this. And that. That and that. Okay, so far that's where I'm going to start. I was working on a thing that you guys will see on July 2nd. It's a special hashtag event video that goes part of the Creative Arts Collaboration. And I was thinking there was something I should have said on that video, and I will go ahead and say it now, even though you guys won't see the rest of the video until the 2nd, but that's okay. It's coming. We were talking about being kind when you're commenting on social media. And one of the things I wanted to mention, and I forgot to say it in the other video, is that please be really careful, especially on art sites. If you're in a group, to not give a critique of how somebody could make their art better unless they ask for it. I know that most people are trying to be well-meaning and, say, oh, well, that looks great, but it could look better if you did X, Y, or Z. Or, I love what you did there, except you need to use this other technique instead of the way you did it. I know that you're just trying to help and trying to say, well, this technique worked better for me than what you did. I know that you're trying to be good-hearted. I believe in my heart that you're trying to be good-hearted. But if they did not ask for feedback, and if they didn't say, something on their social media or on their video that said, I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know where I could improve. I don't care much for the shading or whatever that they might have said. If they did not ask for you to give feedback, if they just said, here's my picture, then just say something nice, or don't say anything at all, but don't give them a critical review unless they ask for it. Because especially with new artists, and most of the time in groups like a Facebook group, like our Facebook group, if you go to Tangle Pattern Club and you post your tangle there, and you're a new tangler and you don't have the confidence in what you are doing yet, and if somebody says, oh, well, that's great, but you need shading, or even if they just don't say it that way, maybe they say it in a really positive way, that is awesome. It would be even better with some shading. That sounds like a positive comment, but to somebody who doesn't have the confidence in what they're doing, that comment could come across as sounding like, well, you didn't do it good enough because you didn't shade. It can, because that and it happens to all artists, and it doesn't matter how good of an artist you are. If you are feeling insecure about a particular piece, even me, I don't claim to be a great artist, but I enjoy Zentangle, and I am usually happy with what I've done. But if somebody just then started saying, well, you should have done it this way, you should have done it that way, it undermines your confidence, and it cuts you to the core, because you put a lot of your emotion out onto the page, even if you don't think you are. And when somebody criticizes it, especially when you haven't asked for it, it hurts. So I'm just asking if you please, when you're going out there and looking at other people's videos or artwork on our groups, that if somebody has not asked for criticism and critique, and always make sure it's caring, but if they have not asked for a critique, don't give one. Even if you're being well-meaning and you could probably give them pointers, if they didn't ask for pointers, they don't want pointers. That will just tear them down. And for some people who are not ready to have pointers pointed out to them, who are not ready for caring critiques, those people may never draw again. They may feel like they've done a terrible job, and why bother? So please never make a comment on an artist's work unless, a critical or a comment that says, maybe you want to try this, that, or the other. That's great if the artist has asked for critical review. If the artist has not asked for critical review, please don't do it. Because I've had that happen to me, and I've deleted those comments off of my YouTube channel. But I've had it happen to me. Well, you should have done it this way. Well, you're not using that pen properly. You're not using the blending stump right. I've had those comments, and they're hurtful. Even though I'm pretty confident in what I'm doing on this channel, or I wouldn't be doing it on YouTube. They still can be hurtful. So, you know, please, please, please be kind to each other, especially out there in the art world. You guys have a great day. Be a blessing to somebody else today, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.